All right. So this is a this is a special one to me because this is Galaga. Um, Galaga was my dad's favorite game, or so he told me, and yeah, I wanted to play this for him because I wanted to record with him. I wanted to have him do an episode with me. I had the stuff, I bought the stuff. I didn't get a chance when I was there in March. Just due to other stuff, like it never happened. And he passed away in June, and I never got to do it. So this is going up. It's not yet, but it's going up on his birthday, and I wanted to do Galaga because I'm not super familiar with it. I'm not from this era, but he did. I remember him telling me, ages ago, that he used to go to the arcade or and stuff, and he would play Galaga. So yeah, I wanted to do Galaga episode. Oh, and I am down. But yeah, I wanted to do a Galaga episode because I didn't get a chance to do it with him, and I still wanted to do it. So here I am. The idea behind getting him to damn it, I died already. Ooh. Like why I wanted him to do this was because I don't know, I thought it'd be fun. I thought it'd be fun to have him just talk. Originally the way it was gonna go is like I was going to we're gonna do it in Spanish, and then we were gonna have like subtitles. I was gonna get I was gonna translate everything and then get put like subtitles and stuff. But again, due to just I don't remember what happened when I was there in March, but when I went, like it couldn't happen. We didn't do it, and then I just never got a chance to do it. So, but yeah, we're gonna do subtitles, and I was gonna have him just kind of tell me stories about his youth, because it's really interesting how maybe it's, I mean, I'm sure it's different for different people, but like for me, like my dad was always like my dad. He wasn't really my buddy, or we didn't have that kind of relationship. It was very much like he's my dad, and he's here to guide me and be a dad. So to be like kind of like my like how to like to teach me and to I don't know, it wasn't like hey little buddy, let's go do stuff, or like hey let's we never had that. So like when he was sick and kind of talking to him, 'cause I did get the chance to talk to him a few weeks before he passed. And I just talked to him about like just random stuff, and like then because his sister was there, his older sister, or his eldest sister, and so was his other sister, who was my my aunts, but and they were just telling me stories about him, and I'm like, what the hell? And then even like not just that, but like I remember like my dad telling me stories about just stuff that he had like experienced in his life, and me just being like, what? That didn't happen. And then and I was just like, wow, like that, like I never knew. I would have never known that anything like that, like that you ever had to deal with stuff like that. And like one of the, I guess an example or something that happened was like he told me about how when he was relatively new to being in the States, he had did it, like some cops pulled. This was like early '90s, maybe LA, but like, or maybe like late '80s. I don't know, but yeah, he said he was driving around with his brother in their truck, and then like the cops pulled him over and they're like, whose truck is this? And then they're like, oh, this is ours. They're like, no, it's not. You stole this. Like, whose is this? And then they were like forcibly removed from the vehicle, and like they were on the floor, and then the cop put like the cops put their guns to my dad and my uncle's heads, and oh shit, I can't afford to lose this one. No, game over. Yeah, it's game over because I don't have any more. Damn it. But yeah, and then, you know, like eventually they were able to, like, they were given the okay to leave, but like, you know, like I know about racism and stuff like that. Like, obviously I'm brown and I live in the United States, but like I haven't experienced too much of it, and I think it's because like you know, living in or growing up in South Central LA, like almost everyone is a person of color, and so like there wasn't, you know, I mean, there was still like interracial, like where, you know, like they didn't like each other and stuff like that. Like that was still a thing, but it wasn't like the same as like some like an authority figure or anything like that, and just like completely abusive power because they knew like they can get away with it. Like I never had. I mean, yeah, like the weirdest thing I got was when like when I was learning how to drive, and my dad was taking me to drive around. And like we were literally still in the driveway, and then this cop stops us and he's like, whose vehicle is that? And we're like, I was like, it's my mom's. I'm like, oh. And cause I don't know how we looked sketchy at all. Like we're literally closing the gate with a key. Like the only way to get in and out is with a gated. It's a key to get in and whatever. That was the only time where I was like, that was weird. And it was literally like, oh, it's because it was a white cop in a you know, in like a not great neighborhood, and they just saw people leaving in the morning, like. But again, that was like weird to me because like that wasn't something that I experienced a lot. And not to say like oh, cops are bad or you know, white people are bad. Like no, it's not at all what I'm trying to say. Like there's good and there's bad of everything. Like that's not, you know. But yeah, like I never knew that he experienced something that like traumatizing, you know? Like I like I don't know what the hell would happen, like how I would react if like that happened to me, you know? That's crazy. And yeah, just like stuff like that like I learned of him that I didn't really know. I mean, he had told me that before, but like we just had other conversations about stuff like that the last time I saw him. And it was just interesting that like, so, and like I said, like hearing the stories from like his siblings, like to hear the kind of person he was and stuff before he had to become like dad or like the head of household. Like I'm in charge and I had to make sure everyone's taken care of. Like before that, he was just a normal dude and like he didn't know what the hell was going on. You know, he was like, I remember I was talking to him about it, and you know, I was like, you know, like when I was younger, I was like, Dad, you failed me, you weren't there for me emotionally, and whatever, and this and that and the other, and like yeah, I mean, he wasn't, and it affected me in ways that still affect me now, but like as I've gotten older, and I'm glad I was able to talk to him about this. I was like, you know, like I was a fucking shit kid, like I was, like partially due to, damn it, to just like my surroundings and like just intense nonstop bullying everywhere I went. But also just like I don't know, like I think I was so like just meh about everything that like it didn't make it easy for him to like have a relationship with me. And then also like he was working nonstop like the whole time, like so that we had a roof over our heads and we had food and stuff, and it's the kind of stuff that like as a kid you're just like whatever, you take it for granted, and like like when you become an adult and you start living on your own and you start realizing these things, you're like, holy crap. Like I was telling him, I was like, you were like in your like early 20s, early to mid 20s when you had me, and I'm the second kid, and I'm like, you came to like a foreign country without speaking the language, without knowing anything here, and like like at the end, like it wasn't paid off, but like he was a homeowner, like he became a citizen, like he had voted, like he owns multiple vehicles, like two of his kids went to college. Well, I mean, Anna went to college, but she didn't go to like a 4-year. She stopped at community college. But like, he got to like see Janet graduate, my younger sister graduate from college, get her bachelor's. And like, yeah, I'm just sorry. There's damn it. There's like a thing in my eye. It's like a cat hair. But I'm just like, yeah, he got to do a lot. And like to start with like literally like nothing. I told him, I was like, dude, that's crazy. Like I'm 32 right now and I'm still waking up like, what the hell am I doing? And like I don't have any damn kids. Like I don't have like I've got cats and like those are my responsibilities and stuff, but like I don't have like a wife and kids and like stuff like that to worry about. Like that's not like how the hell do you do that in addition to like I said, like being like a foreigner. So I'm just like, damn, that's crazy that like you were able to do all that and like still like find time, because like he was still like present for our little sister Janet, and he was also dealing with Anna, my older sister, a lot, because she was the oldest and stuff, and I was the middle child, I was the male, so there's definitely a lot less attention given to me, but I'll do it more. But yeah, it's just like I remember telling him, I was just like, how the hell did you like manage? And he's like, oh, like I just, everything I did, it was always like, just want to make sure that you guys were taken care of and stuff. And that was even one of the last things he told me, like because he was told that his cancer was terminal, and like there was no, like it was it, like they're like, all we can do now is kind of say that all we can do now is give you quality of life. That's what they called it, quality of life. And like try to make you enjoy as much as you can while you can, right? And so he was just like, because like he's got bills, he's got the mortgage, like there's a lot of stuff that like he kept on his shoulders, and like he felt like he was carrying everyone, and he was, but like his main worry, like to the last time I was able to speak with him in person, was just like, whatever happens, like take care of your mom and take care of your sisters. Like don't let them ever be in need of anything. Like no matter what happens, no matter what you do or what the hell you end up in life, like make sure that they're taken care of, because that's the only thing that I want you to like do for me. And I was like, yeah, like I'm not gonna, because he's also like he's kind of scared that like we were just like, my sisters and I were just gonna like fight over everything and like and grow apart and stuff, and like, yeah, we're not as close as we should be or as we could be, My sisters and I think I have a stronger relationship with the little one than I do with the older one. But like, we talked about it. And we're like, yeah, we're not like, we don't hate each other. We just disagree a lot, and we're hard headed, and we have strong we have very strong emotions, and when we're in that state, like, we get loud and we yell at each other, and we're very aggressive when it comes to it. But like, never have I ever been like, oh, I wish bad on any of them, like, that's not. But I think because he is, when his parents died, that's kind of what happened with his family. So he was like scared that, like, oh, you guys are gonna break apart and you're gonna leave your mom, and like your mom's gonna have to like fend for herself. And I was like, no, Dad, like, that's not gonna happen. Like, regardless of whether my sisters and I ever come to a point where, like, we can't stand each other anymore, like, I don't want to see you, we're not blah blah blah, like, whatever. Regardless if that ever happens, like, I was like, none of us would ever like just abandon my mom. Like, that is not a thing. But his like only worry the whole time was just like, I'm worried about your mom, and like, I'm worried about your mom. And I'm just like, yeah, like, we'll do whatever we can to help her. Like, that's not. He's like, yeah, and like this, that, and the other. And then, like, once the day came, and he passed, and I was able to go home and talk to everyone and kind of like see, like, all right, well, we got to get finances in order and stuff, like, and we're getting through everything, and we're like, because they were able to fundraise some stuff and like get help in ways and such. So like, we like, we were able to pay off some of the stuff, and we're just like, yeah, like, he didn't let us help him, but he had a lot figured out, and like, he was kind of like, who knows since when, but he had been preparing for like the worst for a while. Like, he was ready. Like, he had already had like his funeral stuff paid. He went and got like some of the house stuff fixed. Like, he had been paying off his loans. Like, he made sure that, like, no matter what, like, it was gonna be fine. And yeah, so far so good. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about anymore. It started with stories about him, and it turned into his last moments. But yeah, yeah, Galaga. He used to tell me that he used to go play this at like pizza parlors and stuff, with his brother, and it was this and Galaxian, I think, were the other one. But I remember I got him, and he still had it. It was on his computer, and it was always on his computer for like the many years that he had it. But I got him a mouse pad, and it's a Galaga mouse pad, and he always had that under his mouse. And one of the last things I was able to do for him when I saw him was around Christmas time. I got him a little Galaga arcade machine, like a tabletop one. I don't know the size of it, but it's pretty big. But it sits on like a table. It's not like a stand-up one. And when I saw him in March, I drove, because I drove home, so I was able to bring some stuff with me, and I brought him the arcade machine. And at that point, he was already he was weaker because he had been taking chemo pills, and he was just like not in the same state that he was before. But like, when I gave him his machine and I plugged it in, and he was just like, he just lit up. He was like super excited. And then like, we put it on, and my mom was like, yeah, he just wants to play on his little machine, and like, he was having fun with it. And so yeah, like, it's this game. I don't have a huge attachment to it, because this is the first time I've like sat down to play it, like, for real, and I'm not very good at it. I've never seen these scorpion things. But it's been around for a lot. Like, I've seen, like, I can picture, and like, I can picture that mouse pad. I can feel the smoothness of the mouse pad, because I remember how smooth it is. And like, and just like, yeah, I don't know, like, this is my dad's game. And I just wanted to do this for his birthday, since that's today, and he would have been 58. But yeah, that's Galaga, and I promise I won't have any more. I'll try not to have any sad any more sad episodes, but I wanted to do this for him, and for myself, because I didn't get to do it with him, but I still want to do it because in my mind it was gonna happen. So who knows? Maybe one day I'll record with my mom. Who knows? Though she never played video games, so I don't know what the hell I'd play with her. I don't know. She likes Wii Sports. Maybe we could do bowling or something next time I see her. But yeah, that's Galaga for the. It was an arcade game, and then it's on like literally every platform. But yeah, that's Galaga, and yeah, I don't have anything else to say, except happy birthday, Dad.